Yo! Welcome back! So, today we're gonna be looking at more alloy stuff. Hooray! More boring layout, or not layout, but boring UI toolkit shit. Yeah! I can hear you all booing from the, proverbial, what is that called? The place where the... I can only think of the French word for it. The place where the people watch the show. What is that called again? Fuck my head. Anyway. So, today we're gonna be looking at a SVG backend for alloy.
That thing with the stuff.
Yes. So there's a library called CL-SVG, which I'm intending on using for this. It has sort of an easy wrapping for the SVG XML Wahoo. So we're gonna be writing translations for... I know what the audience is. Like, I mean the thing the audience sits on. What is that called? The part of the auditorium, I guess, where the audience sits. I keep thinking of manege.
Seats.
No, not the seats. Fuck off.
Stand.
No, there's gotta be a word for it.
Rostrum.
Rostrum? Maybe that's it. Let's see.
That's what Google Translate says.
No. That's the opposite. That's the podium. I mean the thing with the chairs and everything. Fuck. Let's see. Auditorium. The auditorium is the entire room, though. That's the entire thing. That's including the speaker and everything. I just mean the seats, the rows of seats, the stairs and the rows of seats, or whatever. Is there like a diagram? Maybe there's like a...
Well, in theatres and sports places with audience seats, they're called stands or grandstands.
Mezzanine? What the fuck? Maybe English just doesn't have a word for that. Strange. Yeah. Huh. I don't know. Yeah. That's weird. I guess they just don't have a thing. Interesting. Well, now we know. We learned some stuff today, I guess. Okay. Anyway, back to this garbage. Let's go. Alloy SVG. Interesting. Oh, that's an interesting dependency.
Gallery.
Gallery might be it. I'm not sure. I think that's a more specialized thing than what I'm thinking about. Anyway, linear has a problem. Why? Alloy layouts. Ah, fuck you. Simple does not designate the package. Why not? It should. Oh my god, I thought I prepared well, but apparently not. Oh, renderer. Okay. Fuck. What do you mean now? Huh? Oh. Now I need to change all the things. God damn it. This is even more exciting than I ever thought it was going to be tonight. Jesus, I'm exploding from excitement. Okay. There we finally go. Christ. Okay. Right. So, I did prepare a little bit, which is to mean I created the stub methods that we need to implement, as well as our base classes of things. I also made a couple of changes, so the simple stuff, the simple renderer protocol is now in its own system, and I changed things to be, or I changed the push and pop
Please don't explode.
Stack manipulation stuff is now there's no longer any explicit push and pop operations, but rather a call with push transforms and pushed styles thingy, which I think is a better idea in any way. So now let's take a look at how we're gonna do this. Line. So actually, before we do anything, I believe you need to have a top level thingy. Yeah. So we're gonna, for our SVG renderer, we're simply gonna have an output file path, I guess. Output. That is going to tell us where we're gonna actually place stuff. And then I guess allocate and deallocate are just gonna open a stream to that. Sounds fine. Or what does the with SVG to file thing even do? With SVG to file, just does with open file and then stream out. Okay. It's fine, I don't need that then. Not sure if I even want to use the allocate and deallocate things at all. Probably not, honestly. Let's not do any of that. Instead, we're gonna need, we also need register. Just I don't think we do. So these are gonna be empty, but we're gonna need a alloy render. top level thingy. So SVG with SVG file, I guess. Scene. Point one. Don't we have a thing here? UI, yes.
Why to file?
Because where else are we gonna put the SVG? I mean, I could print it to the console, but I actually want to like look at it in an SVG viewer, so I want to output it to a file. I guess, yeah, actually, you make a good point. Let's not do to file, to be honest. Let's just make SVG top level. So that whatever we call a round render will be able to output it to a file if it wants to. You are right. Actually, I think I'm even gonna make use of... Yeah, we're gonna have a size or bounds. No, size. Size init form.
Okay, no, had the UI in mind, not an output for checking the layout.
Yeah, I mean this is an SVG thingy. I think there's like programs that can continuously render SVG stuff or whatever, but I don't know of anything in Lisp. So this is purely because it seems like a very easy way to render stuff and be able to see it. Yeah, this is purely for that. We're gonna make a default size 800 by 600 because why not? Accessor size. Wait, what do we... And yeah, I think I'm gonna make a... Or... I don't know whether I should store it in a special variable or in the render itself. Probably the render. Let's do that. And we don't need the output anymore. Scene. Okay, so now we do actually have some stuff to allocate. F scene. And then deallocate slots. Make unbound. There we go. Okay, so we don't need that anymore. Good. I am gonna add a convenience function though, called render to file. It's just gonna call alloy allocate. Then alloy render. And then was there stuff? Stream out. Okay. 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 Good. So now we should be able to output stuff. Cool. Let's just test that real quick. Alloy renders simple. No, not simple. Fuck. Huh? No match? What the fuck do you mean? Huh? Ah, mother of shit. There we go. Okay. So we're just gonna do render to file. We don't actually have anything that we can render, so let me do that stuff. Just real quick, so we actually have anything at all to draw. Maybe shouldn't be called empty, but invisible. Hmm? Okay. It's fine. Okay, render to file, make instance alloy invisible. Get down here, browser. File is gonna be foo.svg because I'm original. Error. When attempting to set slots value to slots is missing. Yes, it indeed is. Style property font is not set. What? Why not? Hold on. Style. Fonts, request font. No, it's nil, right? Okay. So I don't actually know how font stuff works, so I guess this is gonna be the first thing we're gonna find out. Make instance. I don't like these SVG prefixes. I'm gonna get rid of those. There we go. Same for this. Read error. Right. Fuck. Digging so many graves right now. Okay. Finally, I think. That's fine. Okay. Font. I want to see text stuff. Text. How do these work? That doesn't tell me shit. Good docs. What are these attributes? Guess we're gonna have to look at the spec. Fantastic. And it's not loading.
Hooray!
Load, you ass. Oh my god. What is happening? Oh, fuck you. My browser sucks shit. It's really bad. You gonna load at least? Yay. Text. Okay, fonts. Span, text layout. EMs, I don't care about that. I just want to know how a font is designated. Oh, that defines a font within SVG. Okay. I don't want that. Oh my god. Font selection properties. Font family, font style, font variant, font weight. Okay. Yeah. Probably gonna need the standardized way of doing that? I'm not sure. Let's go back into simple here. And for the font, I'm probably gonna have family or okay. I think all of these have normal, right? I'm going by this spec right here, mostly because it just seems like pretty much everything I've ever encountered about font properties. So I'm just gonna follow that for now and take it as a sort of base. Been thinking a lot about text rendering and font stuff, and it's been giving me a headache all day. And I still don't quite know how to deal with it. I have some ideas, but text is a really, really big mistake these days because it's so complicated. You wouldn't even be able to imagine how complicated text is. Okay. So now we need to export these things. Question I have is, so okay, it's all prefixed response. Good. Okay. Right package. Not the right package. This is the right one. So my idea now for customizations, I guess, is that if the user passes in a directive, a font
Yep, it really is. We have thousands and thousands of lines of code at work just to keep text working when rendered and changed in format.
The idea I have is that if the user passes in a direct font instance, then the renderer implementation can call change class to change it into a variant, a subclass of its own that has additional information or data caching or whatever. Yeah. Or just create a new one and return that, I guess. For the user, this is only a way to do a font spec. Otherwise, yeah. And we're gonna have a request font default. Font spec string. That is gonna just do that. There we go. Okay, that should clear that up. So now we need to just have fonts, simple fonts, and we can just return that here. We don't actually need a custom font thingy. Good. Okay. So now style property is not set. What? Should be. What do you mean? I am confused. Okay. Request font default. Return nil. Huh? Did I? Oh, is simple style renderer not a simple render? No, it is. Huh? Why does that not call? I'm very confused. What? Oh shit. There we go. Invalid. What? Beyond confused at the moment, so I'm just gonna restart real quick. Right. Okay. Jesus. I guess something was lingering about that was screwing everything up. But we're back in business. Very good. Should probably also return the file from here. Also, why did I write that? That's not at all what I wanted. Okay. So now, do I even have a good SVG viewer? I guess the browser is gonna do. Open the file. And it's nothing. Amazing. Good. Let's do like it's 800 by 600. Excellent. Good. So the most basic of tests now has succeeded. Okay, time to draw things. Line. Line. No, not JavaScript. Please, no. Don't want JavaScript. Anything. ZL SVG. Draw. Scene. And whatever. And then shape this line. X1 is gonna be amazing. There might be origin things I need to worry about. I'm assuming SVG is top-down origin, and I don't know yet whether I like that. I probably don't. Also, I'm not sure whether the extent in the case of an ellipse should designate the bounding box or whether it should designate the middle and radius. What do you guys think? Because typically the extent designates a rectangle, so it would be...
Any chance for both? I could see either being nice to use for different cases.
Well, no, because we pass an extent structure, so the question is, you know, it would be more consistent to have it be the bounding box, because typically that's what it represents, it's an extent. But it would be more convenient to deal with midpoint and radius.
Then bounding box, yes.
Okay. So that's gonna be plus... Okay. Polygon. Oh right, we haven't even... Yeah, we haven't dealt at all with inserting the style and stuff. So... I'm not sure yet whether this draw function is even going to be up to the... up to snuff on what we need there. So here... If... case... sample... fill mode... it's fill... it's line... polyline... polygon... So what are these points supposed to be? I don't know what these points are. I only use cool. Okay, but that doesn't really tell me what that is in Lisp. Like here it's a CSV kind of deal. Polyline, oh, just points, okay. And this is just a bad... Frankly, this library is not great in the way it implements things. For instance, it uses a singular class for all elements and instead uses EQL specified methods to translate, to check properties and just translate to that same class. So there is no runtime information. Type information, so to speak. Which is, yeah, I don't understand that. It's weird. So, yeah, it just creates this SVG element thing, which is just holds an attributes list.
I think Cartesian points.
Well, yes, but what data structure do I need to pass in? I don't know. What does it expect? Does it expect a list of x, y, x, y, x, y? Does it expect a list of lists of x and y? Or does it expect a single string? What do I pass in? I don't know how it's going to translate these things. It doesn't tell me.
Ah, I see.
It also doesn't check the attributes for like valid ranges, only whether they're present as far as I can tell. So that's also not great.
Can you in the Lisp implementation go to the function definition?
I don't know what does the drawing stuff. I've already gone through the draw function, which is just delegating to make SVG element and add element. A make SVG element goes into this list of methods, which just goes into this, and that, yeah, it only checks whether the attributes are actually there or not. It doesn't tell me what thing is, and then it squashes that into a generic class that doesn't have any idea either. So I don't know. It needs to be somewhere in the printing code, so my guess is it just doesn't at all. Let me see what happens if I just put a string in there. No class named W. Oh right, I needed to... Oh, fuck this. This is already annoying. Let's see. Ooh. Ah, God, Emacs. Why? Can I, like, force you to open that somehow? No, not in external program. How do I stop you from doing that? Usually that's what I want, but not this time. Ah, fine, I'll just... Yeah, okay, so probably just expect a string. Let's see for fun stuff what happens if I put a list in there. Probably nothing good. ABC 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's evaluated too. Okay. Yeah, it just uses print. Okay. Thanks for that. Alright, so I need to print out to this format myself. Very good. Data. Alright, probably. No. So that should now work, I hope, maybe. Which means we will leave text, image, and clear. Clear I'm actually not sure how to do in this case. Guess just make a rectangle that's blank or something like that. How did that work with the... oh, here's fill and whatever. Okay. Why are two different... Why is there polygon and polyline when you have a fill argument? Or a style, I guess. It's weird. Oh, because they're open and polygon is closed. Okay, I getcha. I getcha. So we're actually always going to use polygon. Never mind. Let's also Google SVG arrays. Race region. Or something like that. Clipping and masking. Cool. Clip path. Clipping is actually also the thing I'm gonna need. It's not really what I asked for. I don't think. Not sure. Just fill it with white for now. That'll be okay. Okay, text is another thing. Why is that a macro? Wait, is that really the method I defined? Am I dumb? Am I that stupid? Apparently I am. Wow. It's just not gonna work because it's... Okay, no, I think it should work. Question mark. Alright, so here we need to unpack the font properties, and this is going to be What were the things we had? Whoops. Family style. Okay. Probably gonna need to have the size and the data as well on the standard image class, where the data is an opaque pointer, or in the very least we need the size in there. No, we do need the data pointer as well, so that the user can pass in opaque data vector to request an image. So okay, and here in request image we're gonna well, image, simple image, change class, image. Okay, do that. Should also be readers. Let's just create a new one, to be honest. Instance. So here for the actual data encoding, so how we're going to embed the image into the SVG is by using a base 64 encoding, which is going to be something base 64 something. I forget what this stuff looks like. Let me quickly look up the thing. Data colon content type. Base 64 and then comma and the actual base 64. Okay, thank you. How is bitmap encoded again? God damn. Stuff is dumb. I'm just gonna fix me. Keep this for later, because we're not gonna be doing images for a while now. Okay. Anyway, I'm really happy I'm doing this because it lets me see a couple of issues I have in the previous ideas on this simple protocol already. Alright, so we have all this. The only problem we have left now is... Wow, this is stupid. Wow. Okay, so I can't use it like this. I actually have to make my own draw thingy because we're gonna need to be able to infer the rest of the properties or attributes or parameters or whatever based on the current style that we have present on the style stack. So we can't use these things. At least not for the most part. Yeah, we can't. Alrighty. Might almost be easier to do everything myself, I feel like. How often I feel like that, I wonder. Okay. Oh, that's not even exported. How nice. Does anybody in the chat use CLConspack? I've used it once before, but only very briefly. And not very extensively before I moved on. Why is it Funkall? What the fuck? This is so bizarre to me, this entire line here. Oh wow, that's this is gonna I am actually gonna have another container special variable. And we're gonna have this method. So this way the container is always bound to the scene in the very least, so we can just use container here. And we're gonna have this options. Seems to have a bug that leaves forward references inside the decoded objects. Huh. I don't know. I tried at one point to use Conspac to build a representation for the plump document object model, so the DOM of a XML library, but I couldn't get it to work. And that was my extent of Conspac experience. Style.
So, what's your preferred serialization library?
It depends on what you're going to serialize. Typically, I only ever need to serialize... Well, yeah, it really depends. If I'm doing configuration stuff, like config files and small user preferences and stuff like that, or settings or whatever, I use Ubiquitous. If it's larger data, I typically write my own format from scratch. And if it's very large data, I use a relational database, preferably Postgres. Okay. There we go. Alright, now I just need to write that translation. Generic SVG parameters thing method combination append. Def method SVG parameters append style simple style. Okay, so let me go back to what the style has in store for us. We have a fill color, a font font size, align with the film mode, a composite mode. Okay. Since this CL-SVG library does barely anything, let's just read the SVG spec on what we can do. Animation elements, descriptive elements, core attributes, presentation attributes. Show. Okay, I don't need those. Clip color. That's gonna be interesting. Motion display. Fill. Blood. Font. Don't need that. Image rendering kerning. Marker. So the shape rendering. Stop color. Text rendering. Applies to storage properties. Fill. So what's the difference between fill and color? CSS2. Oh, that's for text? Question mark? I'm not sure. Why is stroke not open? Did I not click right? Or stroke? Maybe I skipped over it. Okay, right, yeah. So we have a list. Well, case simple fill mode. If the fill mode is line, then we list of stroke paint, which we're gonna need to do stroke with full line with style and let's fill. Okay, so that should take care of these two properties. We don't have the composite mode for... Yeah, composite mode is not done yet, and I don't think the color applies to the text either, which we're gonna need to deal with in a second. Shape rendering, what is that? Oh, okay. Optimization notice. Yeah, what I should have. Color. Good track. CSS2 color. Okay. actually, let me just... Is there no RGBA? Interesting. So I guess I need the opacity separately. Okay. We have that. Opacity. Opacity value. Fully opaque. Okay, good. So that's just gonna be style A, style, style. Oh, not style. God damn it. There we go. Okay, so that should give us that, and in the text we just need to add color property, though we're probably gonna need to rewrite that anyway. Color, renderer, and few arguments. Oh wait, that's not. It's fill color. I forgot-y. Okay. So that should have now almost everything except the transform stuff and the image stuff. Okay. So transforms, I think I'm gonna do in this way. Or actually, yeah, it's a bit of a problem. I was initially intending on using a group that I translates once the group is filled, because only then we know all the things, but that's actually not going to work because you might have a sequence of like translate to x5, y0, and then draw one thing, and then translate to another point and draw another thing, and so forth. So the translations actually need to apply at the element point, which makes this entire thing much more complicated. At least I think. Because we can't just... I don't think we can output a translation matrix or transform matrix or something like that. Can we? Let's have a look again at the spec. Coordinate systems. Oh, right, we also still don't have the composite mode, right? Transform attribute. So we can do that. That's interesting. Oh yeah, it's just a simplified 3x3. Good. Amazing. Actually, amazing. So instead of doing that, we can now make use of what we wrote yesterday as well, which is simple transform render. So now we have the transform stack as well. So I actually don't need this stuff either. Instead, it's just going to be more attributes here. And here, I'm actually going to do a thing. And what? Oh my god. There we go. Okay. Opacity and the transform. So SVG simple transform matrix. Oh. I guess we're gonna have that in a separate thing. Transform matrix. Okay, good. I don't know yet about the clip. Clipping. What is this shape? Rect. Okay. That is actually... Okay, we can do that. That's pretty good. Transform... Clip. Good. So, when we draw a thing, we now need not only those, the style, but also the transform, the renderer. Okay. And now we need these two methods here. It's a vector. Method. Thing. Simple. What was the other one? Extent. So, again here the question is, what is the coordinate system? And I'm pretty sure... No, this is top right, bottom left, not top right width. So this is actually... Well, it still matters what our coordinate system is. So I'm gonna go... I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna go with. I think so far I've went with bottom left. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that even if I need to translate a few things. Which means I need to translate these as well. Everywhere. So... not with, you idiot. For the rectangle, it's going to be a bit more of a pain in the ass, to be honest. Because we need to have... Well... We need to have... Flipped... Negative that... No, never mind, that should be fine. Okay. Should mostly be okay. I'm not entirely sure. Probably not quite. I'm a bit worried about a few things where the coordinate system isn't always top left. For instance, the text, I'm pretty sure that needs an additional adjustment. But for now, okay, so here we need to make access to the container. So, actually, before I do that, let me do the vector. It's a bit easier. What was it? Matrix, yes. Goodbye, Bug. Have a nice evening. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so bottom is gonna be our X. Let's see, where is it? Bottom is gonna be our X. X thing. No, the Y. I'm a dumbass. And left is gonna be the X. Yes. And right is gonna be alloy. Well, also, let me add a width. Hold on. Okay. With it's gonna be the width of the container minus the X of the thing and the width of the thing. And for the top, it's also gonna be the same. Except, of course, Y and H. There we go. Okay. Okay, that should settle pretty much everything, as far as I can tell. Yeah, except for images, of course. And text, and blend modes, and other stuff, but it's whatever. So, we're gonna try this out now for a bit. And the way I'm gonna do that is have a renderer, make instance renderer, and we're gonna have a simple line, and we're gonna make from 0, 5, 5 to 200, 200. And then we're gonna have we're gonna change the color to the fill color to red, and then I'm gonna draw a rectangle. It's gonna be at 50-50 to... Actually, let's make the color semi-translucent, so 0.5 there. And that should be 1. 300 and 100, why not? And then we... What was the function name? Render to file. Or wait, that was not it. That's not good. Wait, I need to... Yeah, I'm actually gonna... maybe better this way. Wait. Okay. Oh no! Invalid initialization arguments. Transform matrix. Oh, it's just matrix. Should probably not be that. Oh no! Style stack. Oh yeah, okay, I completely forgot about all that. I got rid of the style stack thing because I don't need to have it now that I have everything within a single function without separate pushes and pops that can somehow overflow or whatever. So I simply update it in place and restore it afterwards. Once the scope exits, much easier. It's probably the same deal here still. Yeah. Okay, it did render something. That's not what we wanted at all. Did I not do the thing right? Line from 5 to 200 and 200. But it's not adding any of our attributes. Why not? Same for the rect. Why? Or our parameters, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Clearly, this is not quite working. Lines fell to 1. Number of arguments 17. SVG element. Oh, it's not fly at all. Oh, hallelujah. Let's try it again. Nothing in there now. Okay. Huh. Not sure why I'm not seeing anything. I should at least see something, no? Maybe the stroke width needs to be in pixels or some shit. Let me check. Visual effects, clip, no. Let's check the there we go. Oh shit, we're almost out of time again. Jeez. Stroke properties. Stroke with length. Distance in the current user coordinate system. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna do px, I guess. So translate that as well. Let's see what it looks like in Inkscape. Inkscape. Maybe Inkscape is gonna actually tell me something. I don't know. Open. Ooh.svg. No. Also doesn't have anything in it. What has that in it? I guess the transforms are messing it up, not the stroke things. Weird. I wonder why. Let's check that. Yeah. Why does it have an outline though? That's odd. Where's my line going to? Stop. just like white or something? Fill and stroke. It is white for some reason, and still not visible anyway. And that one has a red outline. What? Why? Is that like a default? Opaque. Stroke style. Why can't I see this motherfucker? What is this? Oh, opacity is negative. Whoops. Okay, that'll do some stuff. Why? Where's the opacity? What is the default color opacity 0? Simple A. Simple fill color. Default style. Yeah, why is that 0? That shouldn't be the case. What? Make default. Why is that 0? Oh, that's why. Whoops. That'll explain that. Well, gotta restart to recover from that one. Still can't see that motherfucking line. For some reason, why is it still filled even if it's not supposed to be filled? I'm so confused. Open. Yeah, so the opacity this time is fine. Color's still white. Why is that? That is... Stroke is that? What? Am I misunderstanding what the stroke argument should be? Paint. No, it has to be a paint. What the fuck? Why is it interpreted as white? Oh. Huh? Oh, wait. It is white. Clearly my brain is fucking fried at this moment. Jesus. Okay. There we go. Hell. Alright, now why is the rectangle filled? That is my question. Because it shouldn't be. The outline is nice, but why is there a fill? Correct. Yeah, it doesn't have a fill. So why is it filled? And if I do that and save it and look at it now, it's a load of garbage, but what is it? Style, fill, none. Oh. Oh. Wow, you have to do that? Holy shit, that sucks. Okay. Let's see if it renders now. Yep. Wow, that sucks a lot. Okay. Nice SVG. Set up simple fill mode. Fill. Probably gonna need to rename this from fill mode to something else. That's attribute opacity redefined. Oh, right. Yay! Is this actually what we wanted though? I don't think it is. So we wanted it to 50-50, 300, and then 100 upwards. Yeah, that's not what we wanted at all. So as I thought, I need to subtract not only the y but also the h here. Yeah. There we go, now it's correct. Good. Fantastic. Okay, cool. Our simple rendering backend works. Mostly. Okay, so let's try and see if I can construct a very simple button looking thing. And we're gonna do that with a simple rectangle. It's gonna be, I don't know, 50, 20 maybe. And then we're gonna, what did I write down here? I had something written down. Okay. And then we're gonna make the color 000. Very light shading there. And actually, first do that, and then draw the thing, and then reset it to standard, then draw the border. So we do fill, and then lines, and then we draw the border, and then we draw the text. Text R 5 5 maybe, I'm not sure yet. String button. It's gonna fail. Yeah, there's no text. Oh no! It's also very tiny, but that's alright. Why is there no text? Let's have a look-see at that file. Okay. Oh. Oh. Font size. Wait, what? Why is... Huh? Oh. That'll explain something. And of course these are not normalized. But hey, there's a button. Looks like shit, but that's alright. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Solid snake.
Push the button.
Can't do it! Yeah, okay. What if I set 0? Does that put it snugly at the bottom? Yes, good.
Push it.
Can't. I'm already pushing it to the limit. Okay, very good. Yeah, so now, actually I can also try out the transforms now. Can put those back. Wait, transforms didn't work yet. Whoops. That's another thing to figure out why those didn't work. You know, it was so simple of a thing. It seemed. Yeah, so if I have the transform back and do that again. Very good. Yeah, I don't know why the transforms are failing. Let's have another look at this. Even though I'm already out of time. Yeah, it should just be that. I don't understand. I mean, right now the transformatics should be just identity for everything. 1, 1. Yeah. See? Oh wait, what? What is this? 1001 TXT. Oh, it's in column major format. Alrighty. Not in row major. Okay, I getcha, boy. I getcha, boy. Okay. So it's 0, 3, 2, 4. No, wait. 0, 3, 1, 4. And then 2, 5. Yes. Okay. Still doesn't work. Well then, did I make another mistake? So this should be, we should have 1001. No, that's not right then. What am I missing? Should be this, right? What am I missing? Huh? Oh, did I not? I didn't recompile, I think, maybe? Yeah, okay, good. We're fixed. We're good. We're good. We're good. So now, this is what I wanted to do, was alloy scale, or not alloy simple scale, or by 10. Make it big. Didn't work. Because its scale detranslates. Oh, fuck. Because the coordinate system is different. Now because because the coordinate system is different, and I was applying the inversion of the coordinate system in the local frame. This stuff is now not good. Do that. Probably still not. Yeah, no. Okay, so there's still some stuff to think about in the very least. I can still translate or 10, or let's say 100 in both directions, and that still didn't work because Y is still the wrong way around. Yeah, there you go. Again, text is not applying correctly, and yeah. Okay, but we're getting there. Getting some output. So, I intend on fixing this myself tomorrow. And then we can move on to actually defining components and starting to get into interactive stuff as well. Or in the very least, simulated interactive stuff, so I can make labels and buttons and stuff. It's gonna be good, I hope, maybe, perhaps. Okay. Yeah. Fix a bunch
Getting there.
Mostly complete, but buggy SVG. Okay. There we go. Alright, yeah. So, plan for tomorrow is clear. I hope this is now going to be a bit more exciting than things have been. Yeah. If you want to know some more about the nitty-gritty details of issues I've been breaking my head open against, check out the Hash Shirakumo channel on Freenode IRC, where I talk about that garbage and cry my tears out about that. Anyway, for now though, no tears, only sleep. Good night.